But it's not a thing about making it accurate. It's a thing about making it feel right. If it's an accident that's an error that feels good, then you leave it in. You want those. It's not a thing about making it accurate. It's a thing about making it feel right. But it's not a thing about making it accurate. It's not about getting all the errors out. It's about getting it to feel right. If it's an accident that's an error that feels good, then you leave it in. You want those.
that every time. Every time I forget to turn on the mic. So hi again. It's been a day. But I went to Soda Rush. This is the Not Your Mama's Chocolate Milk, which is chocolate milk with caramel and coconut cream and whipped cream, and it is just delicious. Super good. My friend Deely always has like delicious things when she's streaming, and I thought I should get something delicious while I stream today. So I did. And then I got my ring light on, and I'm not sure it's actually helping anything, so I might turn it off. I haven't decided. So, happy Tuesday. Got a few things. I know it's been a while. There's just been a lot. There's been a lot happening behind the scenes. Not a whole lot of it super fun, but that's okay. It's fine. Anyway, so I have a few books to talk about, a couple like products that I wanted to talk about, and just kind of do a general, chat thing. So, hopefully everybody's doing fantastic. I'm gonna check the sound really fast because I don't trust myself. Also, I'm sorry if it picks up my my thing. Okay, good. There. We can hear things. That's fabulous. Anyway, so okay, I've already talked to you guys about, we'll do the books first. We'll do books first. I've talked to you about the Fae Rising series before because it's one of my favorite trilogies, and the 4th book is coming out in October, which I've already screamed from the rooftops that it's amazing and everybody should read it. So I had ordered the trilogy from Amazon because that's where it was, and when I got it, I was just like so excited. I didn't really pay attention. And apparently the copy of the first book that I received was the wrong title. So, because when you search it on like Kindle, on like Amazon Kindle or whatever, because it's on Kindle Unlimited that you can read it for free, the book is called Blood and Promise. And I didn't notice that it was different until my friend goes, well, yours says Blood and Honor. And I said, oh my gosh, it does. You're right. That's not the title of the book. That's weird. So it turns out that the printer printed a bajillion of these incorrectly. So whenever you order the hardcover from Amazon, this is what you get. And I was like, of course it is. So I talked with Miranda because I was like, where can I get the correct one? Because it's bugging me now that I know it's wrong. So I got it from Barnes & Noble. Here's Blood and Promise. This is what it normally will look like. But you see, it looks exactly the same. They just changed the title. Like, they're exactly the same. Title's different. The story is exactly the same. Nothing has changed inside the story, which is great. And so this is going to be gifted to a friend because I don't need to. And she doesn't care. She doesn't care that it's the wrong title. So I'm really excited about that. I'm going to hand that over to her probably next week. Woo! So that was the first one. That's kind of like a funny story that the printer got the title just like totally wrong. And yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have even noticed until a friend said something. Okay, so Barnes & Noble through today, so you still have time to do it today. They are doing a 50% off book haul month. So they have a bajillion books that are half price. I was on a book buying ban for August, and then I saw that they were doing the 50% off. So I broke it a little early. This did not count. This was not half off. This was full price. But that was fine. That was a me. I needed it. I wanted it. But the rest of these were all 50% off. I've talked before, I think I have talked before that I have started to read the Star Wars High Republic novels. So the first one is The Light of the Jedi. The second one is Rising Storm, which I haven't read yet. It's on the list. And those are like the novels, and then there's a middle grade like novel series, and I think it's a juvenile one. I don't know what the difference is between middle grade and juvenile because they seem the same to me. But there's different books for the different age ranges, and so all of those were 50% off. So I got them. So I mean, there's physical differences between the two sets of books, because I was like, huh. But I don't know why one is called juvenile and the other is called middle grade. Like I don't understand that. I don't even know which one is first. Now that I'm like thinking about it, I probably should have checked that. But things. We've got these cool little High Republic. Whoop, there we go. Nope, there it is. Woo! What are these called? Race to Crash Point Tower and A Test of Courage. I think A Test of Courage is first. I'm pretty sure this is first. But it's like this cute little, just a cute little book. Like it's half the size of normal. I think this is actually, oh, and it shows you the timeline. So the High Republic, like way over here, and then this is like the stuff that we know is over here, but way over here. So I'm excited to read these. I mean, these are going to be so quick to go through, right? Long before the Clone Wars, Empire, or the First Order, the Jedi lit the way for the galaxy in a golden age known as the High Republic. So I'm actually really excited about this. I don't actually know which one is which, so, or like which one goes first, or if they even go together necessarily. I don't know, but I think these are from the point of views of the Padawans. The Light of the Jedi and Rising Storm, those are from the point of view of like the Jedi Masters. So maybe these are knights. Like youngling to Padawan, Padawan to knights, maybe, I don't know. I have to read them and figure that out. But you see how different they are? Like the different sizes? So these are the middle grade ones. Into the Dark and Out of the Shadows. I'm pretty sure Out of the Shadows just came out. So I think this is the second one. But I'm excited about this too, because it's just showing all of these new ways that the Jedi use the Force and things that we've never seen before. It's just very interesting. And I'm such a Star Wars geek. If you didn't already know that somehow, that I'm like a super Star Wars geek. I grew up watching the movies with my dad. We watched the original trilogies. I was 10 when episode 1 came out. So, big Star Wars nerd. Big Star Wars nerd. Okay. Excuse me. Drinking milk is probably not the best idea when you have like a weird throat thing. But anyway, I pretty much only read 2 physical books this month. Like physical hold in your hand books. One of them I had from the library, so I don't have it anymore. But it was The Gilded Wolves, which was fine. I think it was overhyped for me, like for me personally. I think it was fine. It was not something that I'll probably read again, and I realized it was part of a trilogy, and I'm like, oh, I'm not so sure I'm gonna finish that. So it's just not really my kind of, it's like a heist. It was almost like it was trying to be Six of Crows. And I'm not saying that like the author was trying to make it Six of Crows, but that's just what I automatically thought of because I've read Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom first. And this book reminded me of that. And so I was like, oh, I just don't know if I'm really interested. I might still get the second one and see if like, because sometimes the books fall to the unfortunate, I'm the first book in this series, I have to do a lot of setup, and then the story takes off after that. So maybe it gets better in Silver Serpents? I think so. The last one is Bronze Beasts. So, but I have had this book for many moons, and I finally read it. The second one came out on the 10th of August, and it's on its way to me. It's coming. I don't know why it's taking so long, but it's eventually gonna get here. I think. So I hear. But it is Set Fire to the Gods. It's written by Sarah Rash and Kristen Simmons. I always say Kirsten. I mean Kristen. Kristen Simmons. They dual wrote this, so I can't remember who wrote which. But there's two different characters. There's Ash and Maddox, I think is how you pronounce it. Maddox, and it's in this time of gods and gladiators, and it's very interesting. I was very intrigued by the magic. They don't call it magic. I can't remember what they call it. Ignia, I think, or something. But it's really cool. I enjoyed that. I'm looking forward to reading the second one. I enjoyed it. My friend Crystal was like, "You need to read this," and I was like, "Oh my gosh, okay," and then I forgot. But I did. But I read it. My reading this month went down quite a bit. I usually read between 20 books-ish because of the Kindle. Like I can churn through things quite a bit. And I only read, I want to say, 12 books this month. That should indicate to you just how crazy of a month this has been for me. I'm also really hoping that like my mic is picking me up. I'm not even sure because I have it so far away. I might do. You know what? I should put it over here. There we go. Maybe that's better. Because now I feel bad. I hope everybody can hear. Oh no. All right. So the books that I finished this month that were on my Kindle. Again, I have a lot of arcs that I had to get through. I'm actually currently reading The Iron Widow, which is actually really, really good. I'm really enjoying that. What did I finish? Let's see. No, I already read Tides in Ruin, which I already talked about. Read Cupid's in Chaos, which I have also already talked about. Oh, Fools in Love. Okay. So this one was like a weird one. It's one of those, like, a million authors got together and wrote... Oh, sorry, it's on blue light. Ah. Let's give it so it gives you, like, the actual color of the cover. There we go. There we go. Fools in Love. So there's a bunch of authors that got together and wrote small stories that are just little love stories put together. It was cute. It was, you know, just a little cute little thing. I skipped through a bunch of it because there wasn't a ton that was like, ooh, I must hold on to this, you know. So, I mean, that was good. What else did I read? Why is my brain... Oh, there we go. Okay, I do not know how to pronounce this at all. I don't know how to pronounce it. So there's what it's called. Wait, no, go away. There we go. Dromfrangle. I don't know. It's about this boy. I don't even know if you can tell. He's got a prosthetic arm. Let me see if I can turn this off and see if you can see that better. Okay, so he has a prosthetic arm and he walks with a cane. This is Marcus. He was in a car accident when he was younger and just hasn't, so he has a prosthetic and he can't walk for very long. He and his family, or like, I guess only certain members of the family, can travel when they sleep. They travel to this world called that. And they meet all these different creatures. Well, his dad was kidnapped, like, the day that Marcus traveled the first time. He had no idea that what was going on. So his dad's like, hey, I'll tell you everything you need to know tomorrow after work and after school. So of course he gets kidnapped before that. And Marcus has to go and try to find him. He ends up bringing his friends with him, which he didn't mean to do, but he's also kind of glad that he did. And there's just a bunch of weird things. I definitely think it's for sure a middle grade book. It's a middle grade book because everything is very fast paced and not a whole lot of like explanation. It just goes, which is fine. Like, that's totally fine. I just was expecting, I guess, a little more development, maybe, of certain things. It was a little confusing, but it was entertaining overall, just not necessarily something that I'm going to go out and buy. No, that's one I didn't finish. I DNF'd about 3 books. They just weren't my cup of tea, and I feel kind of bad that they weren't my cup of tea. Okay, but for real, why can't I remember what I read this month? Because this is why when I'm reading, as I finish a book, I post it on Instagram in my highlight that is 2021 books. I've read over 100 books this year, which is awesome, and it was really, that's like a big deal for me, and I'm excited about it. So I put them there, and I tried to put a little blurb of like just like a little review of it. That way, it's also in that highlight of 2021 books, like reviews or whatever. Oh, that's why. It's because a couple of these were on Audible. That's why I forgot. Also, I finished the trilogy. That's what it was, and I talked about that last time. Okay, I finished the Silent Kingdom trilogy, which was Silent Kingdom, Broken Kingdom, and Forsaken Kingdom by Rachel Shade. Her book, Empire of Dragons, is coming out next month. I feel like it's just a couple weeks away when it's coming out, and I'm super excited about it. Because who doesn't love books about dragons? I love unicorns. Dragons, fairies, unicorns, like all manner of fantastical creature. I'm in. So I finished those. Oh, I listened to. Is it The Rise? Yeah, The Rise of Kyoshi. I haven't read the second one yet. Like, I haven't listened to it. I listened to The Rise of Kyoshi. Gracious words. And then today I will finish A Darker Shade of Magic, because I'm listening to that on Audible also. And I'm not sure if I like A Darker Shade of Magic. I like certain aspects of it, and I'm wondering if it's because I'm listening to it instead of reading it. I own the books, so I just thought it would be cool to listen to someone read it, so I know how things are pronounced. Because that's like my number one like hiccup and hitch, is that I don't know how things are pronounced, and I pronounce them terribly. It really comes down to what's in your head and what's in your I did get contacted by an author, brand new. Her first book is coming out in November, I believe, is when this one's coming. I think it's November.
Because I'm not really talking about video game music. I'm just talking about
12th or something. By Lenore Stutznegger. I don't know how to say last names. See, I butcher things. Her book is called Blue Shadows Fall. I just talked about this on Instagram yesterday, because I read it in 2 days, but I would have read it in one if I had had the time to just sit and blast through it. It's really cool. She described it to me as Shadow and Bone meets A Quiet Place. And I was like, oh, okay. I don't like spooky. I don't do spookers. It's just not my thing. I don't really enjoy that. But I did like Shadow and Bone. Like, I liked the books and I liked the show, so okay, I mean, how bad can it be? And I just blew right through it. It was so good. But when I read it, I thought it was The Village, like M. Night Shyamalan's The Village, meets, what did I say? Oh my gosh! I can't remember what I said, but it's like, it was totally The Village vibes with something else, and that's gonna bug me that I can't remember what I said. Oh no! Hang on, I'm gonna look it up, because that's gonna bug, and I was really proud of myself for coming up with that. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. This is why I do the blurbs right after I read them, so that I can't, well, not can't, but I shouldn't forget what I said. Okay. Yeah, no, it was The Village and something else. I must have told her. But there's tons of, like, pop culture references that are just hilarious, because this is taking place in, like, post-apocalyptic times, And sorry, post-apocalyptic times that I am legend. That's what. Oh my gosh, I was like, no, I was so proud of what I said. Okay, I am legend meets the village. That's it, because the bad guys in this story can infect other people. Oh my gosh, I just needed to see what the movie was. So I Am Legend meets the village, meets like enhanced humans. Like, it's so cool. This little village of New Haven, up in the Blue Ridge Mountains, is where this takes place. Blue is our main character. She has enhanced visions. She can see really far. She also has visions, but she has to keep it quiet because if they find out that she has powers, anyone with enhanced abilities at all is supposed to be put to death. So, because enhanced abilities are a sign of the Shadow Elves and they're bad guys that everybody tried to kill, and they're the last of humanity. Which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool, but because it's post-apocalyptic, they have like all the books, all the comics, all these DVDs and things. They can't watch the DVDs, but they have them, and so she's read all of the books, all of the things, and she's constantly making these hilarious comparisons of herself to these characters in these other stories that are very well known. And it makes me laugh. It was great. I loved it. It took like a minute to get going, but then it just went. And so I really enjoyed that one. And that was a surprise. I didn't anticipate being able to read that one. So I enjoyed that. I have coming this month, let's see, since this is the last day of August, I'm going to finish, for September, the plan is, I'm going to finish Iron Widow. I'm going to finish that. That one's been really good so far. I'm really enjoying it. Like, it's very action-packed. I really love our main character. She is feisty, and I like her a lot. Gonna do Rise Up in the Embers, which is the sequel to Set Fire to the Gods. Witch Haven, which came out today, but because I ordered from Sasha's indie store, it's not going to be here for a couple days. So I'm really, really excited for that one. It's perfect for spooky season. I told you I don't do spookers, but I love witchy books. So I'm excited for this. And then I'm going to do Goddess of Blood and Bone after I read her trilogy first, because she has a trilogy first, by Natty Kate Mason. And what else did I have? Oh, The Near Witch by V.E. Schwab. I want to start and finish that. Witches Steeped in Gold. I really need to finish that. I've started it like 3 times, and I feel bad. It's not the book's fault. I keep starting it at a time where I don't have the energy to continue like understanding all of the magic and stuff. So I need to give it its own like dedication. I have a ton of the books on my Kindle that I need to get through. I have a lot of arcs I need to get through before October, so it's gonna be a long month, but I think I can get it done. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to show you is some products that I got from another small shop. Oh, this is my shirt. You can't even see it. But my shirt is the map of Prithian from A Court of Thorns and Roses. I got it from the Bookish Box Shop or something. Not my favorite shopping experience. So they had to send me a replacement shirt because the first one they gave me, the gold washed out in the first wash. So I don't know what happened there, but it took over a month to get to me for a t-shirt that they said they had ready to ship. And then when I got it and put it through the wash, the gold went away, and I had to wait another month for the replacement to get here. So it's just like, I'm not going to be buying from them anymore. Oh, I also have a Bookish box coming from Emboss and Spine for A Lesson in Vengeance. And I got her Vespertine box, which I'm like super excited about. Oh, I'm super excited. Gina over at Emboss and Spine is amazing. She does the painted edges on the books. The Lesson in Vengeance is going to have indigo edges. My one of my Nature of Witches is from her, and it's got the purple edging, and I love it. Vespertine is gonna have like this like silvery thing on the edge. I'm so excited, so excited. So then there's a little plug. I'm not a rep or anything. I just love Gina that much. But let me show you. So I love like headbands and scrunchies and things like that. And my friend Crystal is a rep for Galaxy Gear Boutique. And I got really excited because I went to their website. Actually, I had 2 different friends send me things from her shop. And they were like, you really need these. And I was like, okay. So I went and anyway, the first one was this Last Unicorn band, which she's going to send me a replacement of some kind because she's like, I don't know why my cutter didn't notice, but like the unicorn has been cut off. Like she's on the seam. So when you wear it, you can't actually see that there's a unicorn on it. But it's from The Last Unicorn, which is one of my favorite books and movies. So I was kind of sad about that. But she's going to send me a replacement, so it's fine. Like, it's fine. She's also so nice. She's so sweet. And when she saw it, she was like, oh no, that is not how that should be. So she's very sweet. I got this one, which is that's inside out. There we go. That's what happens when my kids help me with the laundry. And it's the 13 from Throne of Glass, Manon and Her Witches. So it says a bunch of stuff. We are the 13 from now until the darkness claims us. You don't need a weapon, you are a weapon. Which is true, that's what the witches are. I got a bunch of faux knots. Most of these are faux knot. Headbands, I got one tie knot, but I left it in the other room, so my bad. And I saw that she had a Jurassic Park print. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need a Jurassic Park one. Hello. That's like my favorite. So then so she sent me this one, which is so cute. Like, look at how cute that is. But with the amber. Adorable. And the car, and just, it was so cute. Because I got this during Nerd Sale in July? I think it was in July. So it's been a while, but I haven't been able to stream much lately. So, and because I like the Jurassic Park, there was a specific fabric that she was like, well, I don't have that fabric anymore. And then she found it. She found some. So it's like this comic book looking Jurassic Park like band. Got our Mama T-Rex. Like, it's just awesome. It's amazing. And I was so excited. Oh, it's so fun. And she's also got Outlander, like our Jamie and Claire. And this is like post France and everything. This is basically when they are going to the Americas. So there's the Stones and the Scottish Thistle. But I mean, hello. Yeah. Love Jamie and Claire. And then the last one I had to get because it's me, and you know, this is also what I do. I don't just do books, I stream Zelda. So this is Navi, the fairy, and she's the fairy from Ocarina of Time, which is my absolute favorite Zelda game. And then there's also fairies in Majora's Mask, but they're not Navi, they're different. And I saw it and I needed it. I wanted it, so I got it. And then I got a matching scrunchie with Navi. Got a matching scrunchie with the cool, like, comic book Jurassic Park. Matching Outlander, which you can't even, like, see that that's their faces, but it's matching. And, and then the 13, and the 13 matched also. So these are super cool. Galaxy Gear Boutique, and if you use my friend Crystal's code CURLS10, CURLS10, you save 10% off of your purchase. And she does customs, so you can email her and be like, hey, I would really like the link. And she usually can make it happen. And she has a sister store, it's like Nebula, it's Nebula something. And she does like shirts and hoodies and stuff like that too. So super awesome stuff. It's gonna be a very busy month. I'm hoping my personal life kind of calms down a bit so that I can stream more, I can do more. I've really, really missed streaming Skyward Sword and Breath of the Wild. I've really missed that, so I'm hoping that we'll be able to do at least one of those this weekend. Tetris has been practicing his Link to the Past randomizer runs. That's been really fun. We've recorded a couple of them, so if we have time this weekend, I'm hoping this weekend we will be able to put like the recording up and we can commentate while he's doing it. It's really fun to watch. Our kids have been able to do it with us. Like they track while he's going. So that's been really fun. But I really want to show you guys how awesome it is. So hopefully this weekend we'll be able to do some gaming at some point because we both really miss it. But it has been a very long month. And hopefully September is a little bit better. Hoping for September to be a little bit better, a little bit easier. Doesn't have to be easy, just easier than where we're at right now. So, have a happy Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. And have like the best week. Oh, hey! You went grocery shopping. Good job. Oh, it's okay. I mean, I can stay if you want. I just didn't have anything else, but I can chat because I have nothing to do. So this was it. This was all I had. But I talked about your book, so all about your book that you're getting from me. About the book that you're getting from me, and then like the cool scrunchie and the new scrunchie and headband shop that I found. Thank you. I decided to change them today to these purple ones. I also got them from Zilul. Yay, books, yes. Raphael always gets my books. Not always, but I tend to give her a few of my books because that's the kind of person I am. I'm the kind of person that likes to give books. I send people books. I give people books. It's the fun thing to do. Oh. Well, I'm proud of you. Sorry, chat's over there, but the camera is there. So I'm proud of you for doing your grocery shopping. Actually, we have to pick up groceries later. Aw, oh yay! Hey, I'm all about this. Look, I even went and got a yummy drink from Soda Rush. Woo! I went and got my chocolate milk. I took a leaf out of your book. I went and got that because I accidentally tried coffee this week. Friday? I don't remember. Like I got a drink and I asked for no coffee in it, but there was coffee in it. And I don't know how people can eat, like I don't know how you can drink the hot bean juice. So gross. Ooh, you still have time. You have time before your stream to get there and do that. I'm just saying, the Not Yo Mama's chocolate milk, it's delicious. And I needed something happy. Oh, you know, I could. Hold on, sorry. Oh, you know, okay, I talked about Cubits and Chaos earlier, but I didn't actually, like, show. Okay, I think that's it. So first of all, I'm on the street team for both Tides and Ruin by Miranda Lynn and Cubits and Chaos by Darby Cupid. We were making jokes in the group chat about whether we like paperback or hardback books. And I was like, oh, I'm a hardcover whore. So Darby had these stickers made. And she sent them out to us. And I think they're hilarious. And it makes me giggle every time I see it. Like, I need to put it on my water bottle so I see it all the time. But it made me giggle beyond everything. It was so funny. I don't remember if I've shown the art. Yeah. I mean, seriously. It is what it is. And it is what I am. So, I'm not ashamed of it. This is the cover art. So, like, over... Woo! whoop, over here it'll say Cupids and Chaos. This is Pache, whoop, Pache and Serene over here. She's the Chaos, he's the Cupid. It's stunning. It's absolutely gorgeous. And so this comes on the hardcover. I think this is the dust jacket. It is the dust jacket, but I think it's also only for the hardcover. I don't know for sure if the paperback comes with this, but they make me happy. And then this is them again, Pache and Serene. I love them so much. And this is like a Romeo and Juliet retelling, with a little bit of like Cyrano is what I thought of, but I don't think that's the right tragedy that I'm thinking of. And then these are the other Cupids and Chaos that are in the story, that directly deal with Pache and Serene. There are others, obviously, because there's like a whole thing. But these are the ones that we see all the time, and I just think they're so cool. And then she sent, like a little bookmark, which I may have shown. I don't remember if I have. And the Fear Not the Night, the sun will always rise. It's like one of the awesome things. And then Natty sent me a bookmark for her book, The Goddess of Blood and Bone, that I haven't read yet, but it's on the list for this month. So I thought this was so cool. I thought it was way awesome. Let me see, do I have anything else cool? I don't think so. I mean, getting rid of some of my Fable bands because I just have too many and I don't wear them enough. Earlier I spoke about Sapphire to the Gods. Rafael, you probably like this too. It's really good. I really enjoyed it. And this is the start of all like the witchy reads. So I have Witch Haven coming. I downloaded The Vine Witch, I think is what it's called, on my Kindle. Jeez. I have a couple others that... But of course, I can't remember what they're called now. Miranda, who wrote the Fae Rising series, she's working on a new witch book, and I am just like, I want to read it now. I'm already twitchy about it. This is the problem. So here's the problem. A lot of times, if I am like friends with the author, or like we have real deal conversations, and then I finish the book, I go, okay, so next one. knowing that it takes quite a bit to make books. Like it takes a lot of effort to write books. But I'm always like, okay, more please. More please. I want more. So I try not to do that too often. Like I'll tease and be like, this is so good, I want the next one. And then they'll just send the like and like dying emoji, gifts or whatever, because that's how they feel. They're happy that you love it, but no, like it's gonna be a bit for the next one. Like Cupids and Chaos is for sure at least a 2-booker. I don't know if she's gonna do more than that, but for sure she's gonna do 2. Oh, that's what it was. Let me go grab Darby's other books real fast so I can show you, because I don't think I've actually shown you what they look like. So 2 seconds. I also forgot that I had more products to show that I haven't shown here yet. So, anyway, Darby wrote the Star Latin trilogy. So it starts with Crystal, then Rebel, then Legacy. These are her 3, and I love them so much. I love the covers. Everything has to do with these amulets. They have powers. Crystal is an alien that crash lands here on Earth. Falls in love with an Earth boy. So tragic. And is rescued by her people eventually. She's the princess. I don't know. I got something on my book. Actually, pretty sure that was my children. Anyway, and then there's Rebel and Legacy. So, I enjoy those. And she's the one that wrote Cupids in Chaos. So if you haven't already, those are also on Kindle Unlimited that you can read for free if you have the subscription. It's amazing. Okay, so I totally forgot that I didn't share these candles with you guys. These are from Smiles and Light. She does bookish candles. Bookish and TV? Fandom candles. All right, and she did candles for The Nature of Witches, which was one of my top reads of 2021. I absolutely love the book. Love it so much. And so she did one for Clara, who's our main character girl. Nope. One for Song. He is Clara's like buddy, and then the Meadow, which is the place where they meet up. And my friend Gina, who does In Boston Spine that I already talked about, she is a rep for her, and so I used her code and asked Molly to put glitter in the candles. So these are, no, I'm not gonna lie, these are a little expensive. I think these were like 17 a piece or something crazy, but I mean, look at how pretty this glass is and the glitter. It smells so good. This is honey, white birch, and wildflowers. Smells delicious. It does have a wooden wick, but I don't use the wicks because I use my candle warmer, because I'm really bad at remembering to blow out candles, so I only use this candle warmer. That way I can't, or at least it's not as easy to burn down my house. And Sang is honey, black tea, and jasmine. And here's his glitter. It's like this, I don't know, black and gray and copper. That smells so good though. It smells so good. And then Clara is iris, ginger blossom, white birch, and autumn rain. Delicious. And she's got these blues. Sorry, there we go. Blues and golds. I absolutely love these candles. They smell so good. So she also had one that's for the 13th, which are Manon's witches from Throne of Glass that match the scrunchie and the headband earlier. Oh dear, I put that right on top of the microphone. I'm so smart. So I wanted to get it. The smells are blood orange, black moss, ginger, and Fraser fir. I wasn't sure how this was going to smell. It's not my favorite smell when I smell it in my face, but when I have it burning in the room, it actually smells really good. It like the orange and the ginger come out more, whereas when I'm here and I'm smelling it, it's more of the black moss and the fir, like the Fraser fir, and I'm like, ugh, no. But it is gorgeous. It's this gray candle with silver and black and just, oh my gosh, like this is Manon in a candle. It totally is. And even if I don't like, I don't like the smell of it in my nose, but on my warmer, it smells amazing. Like it smells so good. And these will burn, I mean, these are gonna burn for like days. Yes, it is like the night sky. So then she also had these cute little, hold on, I'm gonna turn them that way, I think. Oh. There we go. These cute little ones that are the Archeron sisters. the Archeron sisters all together. So you've got one for Elaine, one for Nesta, and one for Feyre from Court of Thorns and Roses. And, oh, I forgot. Jeez. And on the top, she does these wax, like, not wax melts. What are they? Wax stamp things? All of them have different ones, which is really cool. Yeah, a wax seal. Yeah. And so Nesta is fire, rosemary, and lavender, and white birch, which is so Nesta. And hers is black and silver, just like Silver Flames. Like, it's very Nesta. If you've read Silver Flames, actually, you don't even have to read Silver Flames. You could just read the books and know that you know Nesta's, like, personality. Silver Flames just gives her more depth, if you will. Elaine is milk, honey, and jasmine. See, like, her wax seal is different. It's a book. Like a book on top of a mountain and stuff. Yeah, she's that's hilarious, and it's so true. Oh yeah, this smells like Elaine to me, and it's got pink and green and gold glitter in there, and I think it smells so good. That's so funny. Nesta is a white birch. Yes, it's true. Oh, it's true. And then Feyre, so there's her wax seal, which I just think is so pretty. So pretty. And hers is a lilac, brandy, pear, and white birch. So I think it's funny that she has Feyre and Nesta, that their scents both have white birch, and then Elaine is like completely different from them. Oh, it smells so good. And then she's got like night court colors. So she's got the black and the gold and a little bit of blue. And there's a little black. And like blues, and just, it's very night court. Very night court with like maybe a hint of nightmare court in there. And I absolutely love it. Love them. Love it. Love it all. And I have a problem. But I'm stopping. I'm also, tomorrow is the 1st, right? Yeah. So tomorrow's the 1st. And Heather over at Creative Chaotix, who does all of those glasses that I just love so much, she has her restock day tomorrow. And she and I have already been chatting because I have some customs that she's doing for me. I have a bit of a problem. But she and I, yeah, I'm super stoked. I'll be able to show some of them. Some of them I can't show because they are gifts. But what I will do is I will take like pictures and videos of them, and maybe somehow I'll find a way to like put them up when after the person who receives them because they're gifts. But I'm super stoked for that. That's happening tomorrow. And yeah, it's just September's gonna be better than August. That's what I've just decided. It's gonna be better than August because August sucked. So I'm ready. I mean, my daughter had a birthday, so that was good, mostly. And then the rest of it was kind of crap. So I'm hoping personal life slows down so that we can do more of our streaming. We want to keep playing Skyward Sword because we pretty much just like stopped. We just came to a halt because of everything that's happening off screen. And Breath of the Wild has kind of stopped because of everything off screen, and it's just been insane. But like I said, Tetris has been working on his Link to the Past randomizer runs, so hopefully we'll be able to do one of those. Whether it'll be like live that he does one, or we'll just upload one of his videos and then we'll commentate along with it, is whatever he decides he wants to do.
So that they're aware of what they're doing and
dude,
conscious choices.
Yeah, depression mode for sure. I am in a anxiety overwhelm mode, which means I just tend to just completely shut down. So it's been. But I'm looking forward to your stream later today. So I am excited. Hope that y'all have a great rest of your day. And hopefully I'll see you again next week. I won't be able to stream during the day later this week because my kids are out early from school. Starting tomorrow, they're out early all week, so I have to be a mom. No, I'm kidding. I love being a mom. But, you know, sometimes it's just
I don't have a lot of
draining.
patience for people who
So have a happy,
feel like they're downloading from the coffee.
And promise,
You know,
talk to you
just
guys
like
later.
that's how it came